the recording right now. And the first thing that I'm going to talk to you about is the chapter test is already in the grade book, and you will have your results. I'm going to post the answer key and your results in your own name under the chapter 3A through B. Okay?
Oh no.
If you want to look at that, you can do that, but it's only, you are only the one who are going to be able to see it, because it's going to be on your name.
It's already been graded?
What? Yes, it has been graded and is on the grade book already. Yeah?
Oh.
All right. So let's focus on today. Today, I'm glad that you're here because we are going to start a new verb tense. It's the last verb tense of the year, but I'm going to start teaching it today. So let's go to, I'm going to be sharing the OneNote, and I'm going to show you, the first thing I'm going to show you is your daily lesson plans. So as you look at this part here, our vocab quiz is on Friday. These are the words. And then also on Friday, you have a handout that is found on your Tarea tab. I actually think I didn't distribute it for you. So let me go ahead and do that before we start anything. So I am going to put your homework right on your Tarea tab, because I have not done that. So give me 1 minute here. So I am distributing your Tarea on your Tarea tab called Imperfect Tense Homework. And you can't do it right now because this is exactly the new thing that we are going to be working on. So we need to pay attention to how it works, and then you guys can do your homework. Okay, so the first thing that I want to show you is that the answer key is posted on the work that we did last class. The answer key is posted on your content library. So if you want to check that out, it's right there. Now, everybody, go to your chapter 4A, texto página 194, the one that I am showing right now. Texto página 194. And what we're going to do on this page is we're just going to read what it says about the imperfect. And then I also want you to know that if you scroll to the right, there's a tutorial. This link opens a tutorial, and you can look that on your own pace. If you want to hear more, if you have any questions, maybe the tutorial will help you. Okay, so let's start with the imperfect tense regular verbs up here. And I'm going to ask Jasmine, can you read another way to talk?
Okay. Another way to talk about the past is with the imperfect tense. Use the imperfect tense to talk about actions that happen repeatedly in the past.
Okay, so give me 1 second there. Hold on 1 second. Let's hear again. Let's focus on what this is saying. It's another way of talking about the past. So what is the one way that we learned? What is the verb tense that we learned when we talk about the past? What's the name of that tense? The first way. What's the verb tense that we already learned? What is it? Anybody? How do we talk about the past? Is it present progressive? Present progressive is the present tense. What is happening right now in the present? What is the verb tense that we learned for the past? Josh, you remember?
The present tense for the past is crap, I getting mixed up with all of them.
No worries. Cece, do you remember the name of the
preterite, right?
It is the preterite.
Yeah, there's several like O/E O/EO Aste, I don't know, etc.
Amos, Astes, and Aaron. Yes, last one for the AR. Preterite, things that happen in the past. Now, here we have a second way. And the second way is called imperfect. So these two verb tenses, they both talk about the past. In English, we actually have them both. Okay, so let's go ahead and read the example. So Jasmine, what was the example that we have?
Okay. Rafael Patinaba y Monica Correa.
Mhm. What is that in English?
Rafael used to skate and Monica used to run.
Right. So used to skate, used to run. So let me put Rafael and Monica now in the preterite. I'm going to put it here that this is the preterite. And let's see if we remember. In the preterite, we would say Rafael. So this is patinar. Patinar, and this is correr. So what is patinar in the preterite for Rafael? Who remembers?
What?
So we have the verb patinar. What is the preterite for patinar talking about Rafael? Josh.
The preterite will be patino with an accented O.
Correct, correct, correct. Patinó. Rafael patinó y Mónica. So we have correr. What is the preterite of correr? Cici.
Wouldn't it be just corro?
Sí.
Corro. Okay.
Corrió, corrió. See? And then the imperfect is corría, and for patinar is patinaba. If we translate the imperfect, Rafael used to skate, Monica used to run. Let's translate the preterite. So I'm going to put, for example, we have here, preterite, Rafael patinó, y Mónica corrió. So what is the meaning in English? Rafael skated and Monica, what's the meaning in English? Monica, what's corrió in English?
Run.
Right, and tense is ran. Rafael skated and Monica ran. How are we doing there? Are you following me? Now I'm going to put the imperfect of this. Imperfect. So I'm going to put a line there. The imperfect of this is Rafael patinaba y Mónica corría. So, what is the English of that? Cici, what's the English of patinaba and corría? Rafael patinaba y Mónica corría.
Just the English of like just translating it back.
Rafael patinaba y Mónica corría. Look at this.
Would it be just Rafael skated and Monica ran?
That is chan chan chan. What you just said is this.
Oh, got it.
So what is it? What you just said?
Preterite.
That's the preterite.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go back and see what's the imperfect.
Oh, so it'd be Raphael used to skate and Monica used to run?
Yes, let's copy it here. Rafael patinaba y Mónica corría means literally Rafael used to skate and Mónica used to run. Okay, so if you look at these two sentences, I'm zooming out so you can see. Here's the imperfect and here's the preterite. Look at the English sentences, this one and this one, and tell me what's the difference between those two? What is the difference between the sentence Rafael skated and Monica ran versus Rafael used to skate and Monica used to run? What is the difference? Olivia, can you come up with a difference?
Would it be like Raphael skated and Monica ran? Like that was like what they did like yesterday, but used to skate and used to ran would be like what they did.
Right, what they did. These are both things on the past. But the first one, what they did, how about saying one time in the past versus what they did more than one time. In the past. Question so far.
Also, imperfect implies that they don't really do it anymore, right?
Imperfect doesn't really imply that. It
Is it just
depending on the
just,
situation.
is it just like the best way we could translate it to English, like used to?
Yes, that's the best way. There's other translations also, but for now, we're gonna stay with the used to do something. There are more, like I said, there are more translations and depend on the context, okay? But for now, we're gonna stay with used to versus did.
Right. For me, it comes off like this person used to run until she broke her leg, or
until something happened. That's a good way. That's a good way.
How I see it, but
it's also a good way to see it. But if you think about it, Rafael skated. That means that he skated yesterday, but it could mean that he's gonna skate today again. We don't know. It could be. So here's what the best way to make the difference is. When you're talking about preterite, Rafael skated, that happened one time in the past. Only one time. He did it and it's gone. It's done. Versus the imperfect happened more than one time. What does that mean? Let me give you an example. Let's say that Rafael had skating lessons during the month of April, and these lessons were always on Tuesdays. So Rafael skated on Tuesday, the 1st, and then the next week on Tuesday, and then the following week on Tuesday, and then the last week of April on Tuesday. That means that he did this more than one time in the past, which makes it kind of habitual. It was habitual. It was a habit. It was a habit for Rafael to take lessons in April, and this happened every Tuesday. So it was something that happened more than one time in the past. How are we doing?
So, Jude said he doesn't have good enough reception to join back in the call.
Can you repeat that, Bora?
James said he can't join back in because he doesn't have good enough cell reception.
Okay. So thank you for letting me know. And so please ask James to watch the recording. See, the recording is going to be up there later today on the daily lesson plans.
Okay.
Okay, so far, any questions of what I just explained? What is the difference between preterite and imperfect? Any questions so far? Okay. So take a look at the endings. So we have AR, PR, IR. Here we have AR verbs. And here we have ER and IR verbs. So aba, abas, aba. Abamos, aba is aban. And then ER and IR is ia, ia, ias, ia, iamos, iais, ian. So in the ER and IR, every single person has an accent in the imperfect. Always. In the AR, the nosotros form has an accent for the imperfect. Okay, so if you scroll to the right, you have my examples here and you have this link that leads you to a tutorial. So my suggestion is watch it later when you are trying to remember, trying to practice this. Okay, so let me show you that the next page that you have there, if you go to your own chapter 4A, you will see 2 pages that say that there's a PowerPoint in the imperfect. Do you see 2 of them? One of them says the right one. Do you see that, guys? I want to keep only the page that says the right one. The other one, I want you to delete it because it has a mistake. So I want you to get rid of it. You know what we're doing? ¿Sí o no?
See.
Yeah, gracias. Keegan, how are you?
Good.
Excelente. I think I didn't see you in the beginning, so I'm glad that you're here. So, everybody delete the one that doesn't have the title, the right one. The right one is the only one that you need to keep. Yes, good?
Senora Bear,
Yes.
it doesn't let me delete it.
Same.
It doesn't, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then, that's too bad. I'm sorry. I distributed it and then I realized that it had an error and I cannot go back the distribution. So I would need to delete it in each of your pages. So just remember that the right one is the one that we're working with, okay? Thank you for letting me know. Are you good? Okay, so I am going to open the PowerPoint. You don't need to open yours. It is there for you to practice later. So let me open the PowerPoint on my end, and I'm going to share the PowerPoint with you. Okay. So can you see the slide there?
Yeah.
Can you see the slide?
Yeah.
Caitlin, can you see the slide? Nate, can you see the slide?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. ¿Qué hacías de niño? So let's see what this is about. We have the imperfecto here. So like we said before, there's 2 past tenses in Spanish. In English also we have the 2. The first one that we learn is pretérito, and it is one-time events in the past. The second one that we're learning now is called imperfecto, and it is to talk about what used to happen. So not only one time in the past, more than one time in the past. Questions, comments? Okay. So example, mi hermana y yo jugábamos juntos mucho. Juntos muchos means together a lot. So Caitlin, can I ask you, in this example, mi hermana y yo jugábamos juntos mucho. Where is the verb? Or what is the verb?
Isn't it jugábamos?
Yes, it is jugábamos. And that is the imperfect of what verb? What's the infinitive, you think, Caitlin? Meaning, what's the verb that is not conjugated? If you have the verb jugábamos, that's imperfect. What is the verb that is not conjugated for jugábamos?
Like, what is it? Like play?
To
Like
play, right? To play. And in Spanish, how do you say it?
Jugar.
Jugar. That was my question. So the verb jugar becomes jugábamos in the imperfect. Does that make sense, you guys? So let's see what the endings are here. My sister and I used to play, right? Now let's see the other one. Yo no leía muchos libros, pero ahora sí. This means, but now I do. But now I do. See? But now I do, pero ahora sí. Jasmine, do you think you can translate yo no leía muchos libros?
What's read? Is that read?
Mm-hmm.
I used to not read
Yes.
a lot of books.
I
But now I
used
do.
to not read a lot of books, and then
but
what
now
else?
I do. But now I do.
But now I do. You got it. Very nice. I didn't used to read, or the same way you said it in a different order, but it's the same idea. I didn't used to read many books, but now I do. Okay, so let's see what the conjugation is about here. Regular verbs on AR. So the AR endings. The yo form is aba, de nosotros es habamos. Notice the accent in the nosotros there. Then you have the to form abas, the vosotros form habáis, also with that accent. Then we have él, ella, usted, aba, ellos, haban. No accents on those. Okay, so we have two verbs here, and these two verbs are in the vocab list. The first one is coleccionar, and it's an AR, right? So we're talking about AR verb endings for the imperfect. Coleccionar in your vocab list means to collect. So Bora, what do you think the yo form for coleccionar is in the imperfect tense?
Coleccionaba.
Yes. So we drop the AR and we put aba. So yo coleccionaba. Good job. Keegan, what do you think the to form is for coleccionar?
Coleccionabas.
Bien. Tú coleccionabas. Cici, what do you think the él, ella form is?
Abba.
Right, but for
Oh.
coleccionar?
It would just be coleccionaba. I don't
Yes.
know.
Now, look at this, you guys. These two are the same endings. So because of that, you need to always add the person. If you just say coleccionaba, we don't know if it's yo coleccionaba or él coleccionaba. Are you with me? So use the person, especially for the yo and then él in the imperfect. They have the same ending. Okay, now we have another verb that is in your vocab list. Pelearse means to fight. But take a look at this one. This is a little bit different
I
because
can't hear you.
you
Might be my
can't hear me?
headphones, but
You cannot hear me? Bora, can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Ah, okay, perfect. So pelearse, to fight, from the vocab list. It's a reflexive though. So remember what we do with the reflexive verbs. So this is an AR verb, but it's reflexive. Requires something for the conjugation. It is required. What is it? What is required when you have reflexive verbs like these? Before the verb, what do you have to put?
Like this. Are you at?
Is the me, te, or se? We call that the reflexive pronouns, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? So if we have pelearse, what is the imperfect for the yo form? And don't forget your pronoun. I'm going to ask that to Keegan. Give me the yo form imperfect for pelearse, and don't forget your pronoun. So it's yo
Wait, for which one? Sorry.
for pelearse.
So yo, palaba.
Yeah, now you're requiring something that you are missing.
Yo me.
Yes.
Okay.
So say the whole thing, please.
Yo me palaba.
Bien, yo me peleaba. Oh, it has an S, that's wrong. Not a mistake here. Yo me peleaba. See? Now, what's the to form you think, Olivia?
Tu te palabas.
Bien, good job putting the pronoun. Tú te peleabas. That's correct. Jasmine, what is the L form? L form. Pelearse. Perfect.
Peleaba.
And what are you missing? That is required.
Lo.
No, that's the indirect object pronoun.
I forgot what it was.
So it's me, te,
Say. Say.
Go ahead, say the whole thing.
El se palaba.
Él se peleaba. Él se peleaba. That's correct. Nice. All right. So let's go now with the ER-IR verb in the perfect. These have the same endings. ER and IR, same endings, and they go like this. The yo is ia and the nosotros íamos. Accent. The tú is ias, de vosotros is iais. Accent. Él is ia, ellos is ian. Also accent. So ER and IR all have accents on the I. Yeah? Okay. So let's see here. We have, again, two verbs that are in the vocab list for this chapter, and they are ER and IR. The first one is ofrecer. In our chapter, we know ofrecer as to offer. So we are gonna drop the ER, and what are we gonna do for the yo form? Josh.
The yo form, we're probably going to have it instead of EBI, so therefore it'll be a ofrecía, right?
Yes, very nice. Yo ofrecía. Remember to put the yo, because of what we said about the L that are the same, right? So yo ofrecía, correct. I am going to ask Keegan, what's the to form?
Tu ofrecías.
Good job. Excelente. Tú ofrecías. Olivia, what's the L form?
The L form.
El
ofrecía.
Yes. El ofrecía. I love that you said el. We have to because they are the same endings here. So So we don't confuse them if you put the yo and the el. Okay, the next verb that we are going to work with is an IR verb here, right? An IR, but it is a reflexive also. It's the verb reírse, and it's from the vocab meaning to laugh. To laugh. So I am going to ask, let me see here. Bora, give me the yo form for reírse, imperfect. Don't forget your pronoun.
Yo me rea.
Yes, yo me reía. Good job. Accent over the I, always on the imperfect. What is the to form, Caitlin? Caitlin?
Yes.
So what's the to form of the verb reírse? Imperfect. And don't forget your pronoun.
Of what? Reírse.
Uh-huh.
Reías.
Yeah, and your pronoun?
Two.
Reflexive pronoun.
Se.
Yes. Is it se for the to?
Si.
Se is for el. What's for the to? You have me, blank, se. What's that blank?
I do not know.
So you have yo me reía, and then tú te reías.
Te.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So can you say the whole thing?
Te reías.
Bien. Tú te reías. So Caitlin, do you remember the reflexive pronouns?
Yeah, I just forgot.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, Olivia, give me the L form.
El se rea.
Bien, excelente. Thank you for saying the pronoun and also for saying the person el. Okay, so far, any questions? All right, let's see the next slide. Says, good news. Buenas noticias means good news. What are the good news? The first good news is that the stem changers are none in the imperfect. Are none. There are none. There are no stem changers in imperfect. Okay. Now the irregulars are, who remembers in the preterite, how many irregulars do we have? Are you with me, guys? How many irregulars are in the preterite? How many?
A lot.
A lot. We have the cucaracha irregulars, we have the cargarzar irregulars, we have the stem changing irregulars. In the imperfect, we only have 3. That means that there's not a lot. No hay muchos means there are not a lot of them. So let's see what they are. There are only 3. It's the verb ir, which means to go, ser, which means to be, and ver, which means to see. So the yo form, yo iba, yo era, yo veía. So I used to go, I used to be, I used to see. Questions so far? Okay, so the to form, tú ibas, tú eras, tú veías. The él, ella form, él, so same as the yo, él iba, él era, él veía. De nosotros form, nosotros íbamos, nosotros éramos, nosotros veíamos. Next one is ellos. Ellos iban, ellos eran, ellos veían. And I don't have the vosotros, I'm going to add it here. Vosotros ibais, erais, and veíais. The only irregular that has an accent over the I is the ver. Okay? Any questions so far? No? All right. So I will go ahead and ask you. I'm gonna start sharing the notebook, the OneNote. And I need you to go ahead and click on the práctica con el imperfecto. And I'm gonna give you 5 minutes for you to work on your own chapter 4A, práctica con el imperfecto. Work on that for 5 minutes and we will be back. We will be back. All right, let's go back and see. What we're doing here. Okay, so you're supposed to be doing this on your own, right? And now we're gonna go ahead and look at the answers. So in this one, in the A, you needed to look for the infinitive. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Hold on here. Period 3, I just lost my page. Here it is. So who has the answer for number 2? Kaden, do you have the answer for number 2?
Yes.
Give it to me.
Molestar.
Good job. This verb doesn't mean the same as it sounds in English. This verb in Spanish just means to bother. Yeah, so when young siblings are bothering each other, they're fighting, they're bothering, right? That's the meaning. Okay, so what is the answer for number 3, Bora?
Coleccionar.
Bien. Coleccionar, also in your vocab list, meaning to collect. Josh, what do you have for number 4? Are you there, Josh? Keegan, what do you have for number 4? Keegan, are you there?
Yep. Is that Obedekiar?
Almost. Obedecer. De ser. That's how we sound the C here. Obedecer. So if you don't have it right, you guys, please fix it, okay? Olivia, what do you have for number 5?
Ofrecen. Or ofrecer. I mean,
Ofrecer, yes. How about number 6, Cici? Cici?
Sorry, I didn't think I was on mute. Permitiar? I don't even know how to say
Almost.
that.
Permitir.
Permitiar.
IR. Permitir. Almost. Good job. Good job. Número 7. How about Josh? Are you there now? I think Josh had to leave or something. Something happened. Bora, give me number 7.
Correr.
Correr. Gracias. And then Olivia, number 8.
okay. Vivir.
Yes, vivir is correct. Okay, the second part, only you needed to add the endings. So if you give me 1 second. Bora, give me number 1.
Aba. Molestaba.
Bien. Keegan, number 2.
I didn't get there, but is that regalabas?
Yes. Now it's mis tíos, so it's ellos. Ellos, more than one. Regalaban, yeah?
All right.
See how ellos here? It's A-N, see? Aban, okay. Número 3, Cici.
For 3, I got
This is a weird one. Let me see if you got it. I didn't explain it, but maybe you got it. Tell me. Yes, it is daba. So it is from the verb dar. Who remembers the verb dar?
I do.
Yeah, to give. Good job, Cici. So to give. So Pedro le daba means Pedro used to give, right? Used to give. Okay, número 4. Let me see. I want to call Caitlin. Número 4.
That would be Abba.
Yes. So yo siempre me portaba. Portarse, to behave. That's in your vocab also, see? Josh,
I'm
you're back.
back.
I'm happy you're back.
I'm sorry. I thought my connection pretty much just.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, but I'm glad that you were able to come back. So 5 is for Jasmine.
I got a vamos.
Sí, you are right. A menudo nosotros jugábamos. This is a long one, right? Jugá. And because it's the nosotros form, it has an accent. How are we doing?
I think I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good? Okay, so I want to show you the homework so we understand what it is. So if you can click on your Tarea tab and click on the imperfect tense homework. The first part, the letter C, is pretty straightforward. It's asking us to put the ending, and now these are ER and IR verbs. So we know what we're doing on C?
Yes.
Now, letter D is a little bit different, but it's not super difficult. So look at the model. We have Mario, which is he, and then we have saltar, which is jump. They're asking us to conjugate saltar in the imperfect for he. That's how we get saltaba. So for number 1, your verb is coleccionar and your person is ellos. Number 2, your verb is pelearse. Remember, it's a reflexive. Pelearse, and the person is ellas. On number 3, the verb is jugar. The person is nosotros. On number 4, the verb is leer, and the person is tú. So do you understand what we have to do on D?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so let's go back to our daily lesson plans. We're almost done here. So remember, what do we have on Friday?
Quiz.
Vocab quiz.
We have the vocab quiz. The words are right there. And we have our homework that is in your today tab that we just discussed. Any questions so far? Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to look at everybody and first of all, tell you that I'm really glad that you're here. Tell you that
Thank you.
there's only 5 more weeks left, 5.5.
Yeah, I
And
guess I'll
so-
have to raise it to an A by then.
Yes, Josh?
Oh, nothing. It's hopefully
so-
the rest of this class goes well
Zoom-
and stuff.
All the Zoom calls that are remaining are going to be really important. There are only 4 or 5 of them.
Right.
So please keep coming in, keep participating so we can actually learn, because it's difficult to learn when we are not seeing each other. So this is the one thing that makes it a little bit easier for you to ask me questions, to practice, to see in real time how things work on the new content. Yes?
Yep.
And I would recommend that for all of your classes actually, because we're all as teachers doing the same thing. We can't require the Zoom meetings, but they are pretty much required in the sense of the work that is in the Zoom meeting is required. So if you can't stop by on the live one, you still have to retrieve it and it's still going to be time consuming. And you won't have the chance to ask if any questions arise. So please don't forget to participate, okay? Any questions, any comments? Are we good? Who can tell me any good news? Tell me what's new.
I've been playing a lot of Guitar Hero, so that's been fun.
Nice, Guitar Hero. What songs are you playing?
It's just like, well, I just kind of found it in my like game bin or whatever. So
Uh-huh.
it's like a lot of like rock and roll from like the
Rock and roll.
70s or whatever.
Yeah.
So-
I've played it. It's cool. Are you doing really well on it? Are you having like good scores?
No, I'm pretty bad at it.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. Anything else? Anybody can tell me anything new here? Jasmine, how about you? Tell me something new.
I've been playing Minecraft.
Oh,
A lot,
nice.
yeah.
Nice. So you're building a lot of like towns or houses. What are you building?
I guess, yeah.
My kid, Rafael, some of you know Rafael. They used to like a lot of Minecraft, and they used to build like houses with basements, and the basement will have a swimming pool in it, and it was cool. Nice.
Mhm.
Who can tell me anything new? Cece, you tell me something new.
Well,
Oh, you're breaking a little bit.
nothing really.
No?
Oh yeah.
Okay, but that's good.
No, yeah, nothing really.
Here. Sorry, say again.
No, yeah, nothing's really happening.
Okay, but you're
Pretty
here.
much same old for the past
Oh.
months.
I know, same here, right? But you might want to learn something new, maybe. Any video game that is new or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Caitlin, you tell me something new. What's something new? Did you have a birthday?
Yeah, my birthday was
I've
on
seen your balloons. When was your birthday?
it was Sunday,
Oh, very nice. How old?
Yeah. 16.
Very nice. It's 16.
Yeah.
Did you get to see any friends, at least like on a chat like this?
Yeah, I saw a lot actually.
That's good. I am glad to hear that. Bora, you tell me what's new.
I've been working out and running a lot in hopes that I'll have a summer track season.
Oh, and what are you doing for that?
Pretty just jogging around my neighborhood and doing a lot of like core and hit flexor workouts.
Nice. I'm glad that you are doing that because it's going to be really good for you. Excellent. Keegan, tell me something new.
Not too much. I guess kind of same as Bora, but like for baseball, because
You're
back to
practicing
Stanford right now.
Okay. So you go to the park and you pretty much just try and use your bat and maybe catch the ball and all that.
Yeah, I can like throw it off a wall.
Cool.
Outside. Yeah.
Do you have someone to practice with, or you're practicing pretty much on your own?
Pretty much on my own, but
Okay.
I
I'm
go to
proud
the
of you.
park with
You
my
keep
friends
doing that.
sometimes.
Yeah, good. Excellent. Olivia, you tell me what's new.
Me?
Yeah, what's new?
We just got a Peloton at my house, and I decided that I wanted to do a really hard one, and it was so tiring.
Oh, okay. Oh, and now I remember you told me that you were playing Hero, the Guitar Hero. That's
Yeah.
right. All right. Okay, chicos. So I'm really glad to see everybody. Please keep up the good work and don't quit. And I'll see you next Wednesday. And let me know if you have any questions, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Robin.
Thanks, Nova.
Adios, chicos. Good to see
Adios.
everybody.
Yes.
Bye.